on camera too. Oh my god. You know what the good thing is? It's moss.
Yeah.
It was a soft landing.
I heard it.
And then you flipped and you fell again.
I was like a turtle. Oh my god.
Are you hurt?
No, just my pride.
Did you video it?
Oh, yeah, I was
You watch that.
I was live
Wait, you're live?
on video.
Oh, okay.
All right, thanks for laughing at me.
You laughed at yourself.
So we're about 5 miles in for the day. It's around 4 o'clock something. I'm not sure. We're taking a side trail excursion. Our packs are up there by a tree. And we are taking a 0.2 trip down to see the Over Mountain Shelter, the barn. And of course it's all downhill.
What's going on, boss?
How's it going? So, we're going to go down here and have a snack, and as you can see, or as you hear, I'm the boss. But, if I see anything cool, I'll turn this thing back on. Way less than what? Oh yeah, it's not bad. Go ahead. Huh? Yeah, Mom has it. Yeah, it's pretty.
Super pretty.
Pretty steep. This is stupid. These people never heard of switchbacks. So we're a little over 5 miles in for the day. It's around 4:30, and we got about 6.5 to go. So we've got some hiking to do and some miles to put in pretty quickly here. And we got about 2 miles up to the top of Hump Mountain. And it's like this. So it's gonna be rough. The payoff at the top is nice. Cause look, Reese is up there. The views are great. But it's up and up and up. Looks like a golf course down there. There's a house on the mountain over there. Alright, back at it.
Around any trees except for like a few. So it's really windy. I'll try to talk louder so you can hear me. So we have about 2 miles to the top of Big Hump Mountain, which is somewhere over there. Maybe over, I don't know. We're just at the top of Little Hump Mountain or Hump Mountain, something or other. So after we are at the top of, or after we, I'm gonna trip every other step I take. After we're at we finish Big Hump Mountain, it's about 1.82 miles to the tent, campsite, sure, go with that, yeah. So, break my ankle someday. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, at the beginning, it was so cold and windy and miserable, and I hated it. But finally we're around trees. But it got warmer, as you can see. I've shedded my jacket. But at the top of that mountain, it was really windy, but it was not as bad as when we started. So I'm a lot happier now, except I won't be too happy if I break my ankle. So yeah, I'm going to turn this off so I can see where I'm going and not hurt myself. Okay, bye.
So where are we heading, Reese? No, not that far.
Huh?
You went to the sky.
No.
Nope, not there.
Here, let me see it. We had to go
Alright,
all
so
the way up there, then that squiggly line, and then whoop, whoop, with sound effects. That's what
Yeah.
we're gonna do the whole time.
yeah.
And then it's squiggly up there, and then over.
No. So we're just gonna stand here and watch while Wendy goes up it.
Yeah, let's time lapse it.
Let's don't. Finally to the top of Hump Mountain. Or is it Big Hump? Extraordinary hump. Huge. So here we are in the tent,
Oh God.
and they're blinded by my light.
Yeah, because it's all pitch black, and then you're like,
But it's
here's the sun.
almost 10 o'clock. It's pitch black in here. So it's almost 10 o'clock. And
You can do it without the
I'm really... Alright, hold on. I actually need to get a shot of this. That's the top of the tent, and that's Wendy's feet. Down here's Wendy. I'm not sure what she's doing yet.
I'm
Alright, so she said she was doing what?
putting hand warmers in my socks.
So, what I want to talk about here real quick is we had some really steep hills today we had to go up. Wendy, if you had to, kind of estimate what degrees incline it was, what would you say it was? Wendy? So what degrees was it? Wendy? What degrees was the incline?
90 degrees.
90-degree inclines. It was very steep today. So we're starting out here on day 2. It's cold. Camp back over there in the grass. That sign you can see is the trail leaving North Carolina for the last time. So it's all Tennessee from here. A couple people over there that was hammocked. This last night was full of tents. There were probably 10. So it's 32 when we woke up this morning. It's warm in our tent. It didn't get cold at all. But when you had to get out, it's another story. So have 3.1 today to the car, and then it's Bob's Dairyland. And it looks like that will be breakfast because it's like 8:30. Says where we came from. Just a few minutes in, and it's all downhill, which is, you'd think better, but these steps are killer on the knees, especially first thing in the morning, which is kind of what Wendy just mentioned, which is pretty funny because we've hiked before and camped, and we have hiked an extra 2 or 3 miles to get to a certain camp spot at night because Wendy didn't want to do a uphill first thing in the morning. So just now she said, this downhill is killer first thing in the morning. So I think from now on it has to be strategic planning so that we camp in a flat spot, and we have at least a mile of flat before heading out, or a mile of flat when we head out. So it's going to eliminate a lot of hiking spots. Oh. I know. Thanks, I've been working out. Uh-huh. No steps. All right, let's do a quick dexterity update.
What's that?
So, in the beginning of the film, you saw where I took my fall. It was, what are you laughing about? And it was very eventful. And then later on, Reese had her fall. You want to tell us about that?
I rolled my ankle on a rock, and I tried to save myself, and then I rolled my other ankle, so I ended up folding and ending up crisscross.
Okay. Was that going up the hill or down? And then Wendy, last night, we were probably, what, a mile from camp, and she fell on a root or a slick rock and went down in water, a little bit wet.
Oh, and then tell us when you hit your head.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let's get an interview here with Wendy. So we were just talking a dexterity update. I was telling about your fall.
Yeah.
Could you kind of give us a little update on that, first person?
Update? I'm feeling fine.
No, just tell us kind of how it happened, since nobody got to actually witness it.
You got to see the aftermath of my mud. Well, I was going and there was all this mud, because that's all this trail is mud rocks or roots. Mud rocks or roots. And I was trying to avoid this big old muddy thing, and I was trying to walk on a bank. And as I went to go walk on a bank, I thought that I had the right footing, and all of a sudden it went whoop, and I go smash
With the sound effects.
Yeah, down to it, and I was like, ow. And I was like, the worst thing was I didn't know how filthy I was because it was in the mud. So I tried to scrape myself off on a tree. Thank you, tree. And then I came and found y'all. And the first thing Reese said was, what'd you do after you fell? And I answered, I got up. So
That's what you're supposed to do, right?
That's what you do. When you fell, I was expecting, like, I slipped on a rock or something. I was like, no, I got up. So, okay,
Nice.
don't avoid it.
Oh, so we were walking in a very similar spot. I don't know if it was before or after Mom
We'll
fell.
walk backward and then talk to you.
But no, we see how that works out, right? And so I was looking at my phone trying to see on gut hooks. No, this was last night when I was looking at my phone trying to see how much further we had to the camp spot.
Don't do it again.
And I had my head down and I just smack dab into something just like that. So, moral of the story, don't hike with your head down.
Don't put your head down and run.
no hiking with your head down.
So hiking is a little bit like golf, I've determined, because you know, when we're playing golf and you've had a bad day, you might play 15 bad holes, and then like the last two or three are really good, and it makes you like it again and want to come back. Well, I've determined hiking is very similar, because we're probably a quarter of a mile from being back to our car, and this is the trail. It's like walking through a state park or something. So probably for the last 3/4 of a mile to a mile, it's a trail like this, and it's wonderful, and it makes you forget all those steps and roots and rocks and uphills and downhills and blah blah blah. So anyways, it's been fun.